Good morning, all you handsomes and pretties out there. Hope everyone's having a great day and great week. Hey, today, just real quickly, I'm going to give you guys 4 stock picks today in just a minute. But first, I want to do a little bit of explaining. People have been asking me about my office, about my funny, cramped little office. And well, my office is actually in a restaurant that I own, and it's always been my office. I took over this restaurant when I was in college, young guy, and that was my office. And to this day, it's still my office, that same little office. In fact, I own a building downtown, and I was doing some remodeling. They're doing some remodeling, and there's one vacant space, great big office, awesome, private bathroom, a room for a conference table, everything. And I thought maybe I will. I thought I'll move my office in there, and I'll just be able to be away from all the distractions and just be there at the office. But my wife told me, she said, if you move your office down there, you will never set foot in that restaurant again. And you know what? She's probably right. It does get me over here every single day, and so I think I'm going to keep my office here. But also, and I'm here in the front of the restaurant now in the dining room. It actually has worked out really well because people always know where to find me and then come, and we have great coffee in the mornings, and so people know where to come and meet me and see me, and so I spend a lot of time just meeting people here at the restaurant. But anyways, so that's the explanation about my little office. And so today they actually let me out of the office and letting me sit in the dining room. Can you believe that? And I like being here this time of day. We're opening up just in a couple of minutes, and before you open, it's like always nice and like quiet in here, and just kind of hear the hum of the machines and maybe just a couple of employees getting ready. It's just nice. I like being in here this time of day. But anyways, let me give you guys my stock picks real quick. We have 4 of them. So the market's doing exactly what we thought it was going to do. It's on this trajectory. All the stocks we've been recommending have been steadily climbing. And that's good. That's good if you put all the money in that you wanted to put in, okay? But if you are still looking for things to invest in, where you can really get great deals over this whole COVID nonsense, those deals are slowly slipping away, okay? Because the market's climbing. Because remember, what this whole thing is about is finding stocks that really plummeted during COVID, and there's a lot of room for growth. So at the beginning of this thing, we were finding stocks that were down by 80% and buying those and writing those up. All those have been steadily rising though, and those days are gone. But there's still quite a few stocks that you can double your money in, okay? And I'm going to give you just some picks from those hard-hit industries real quick, and give you just a couple of picks today. Gaming, which is where it all started. We started buying those gaming stocks. Today I want to tell you, today my pick is MGM. Eldorado might seem like a little bit of a better buy, but there's a little bit more uncertainty with Eldorado than there is with MGM, okay? So MGM is trading at 46% of its 52-week high, okay? Today we are at, as of a couple minutes ago, 1587, and their 52-week high was 34. So, of all the gaming stocks, that's the one I want to tell you about. Las Vegas Sands, man, that ship has sailed. They're already got back, let's see. They're already at 66% of their 52-week high, so they've already clawed back a lot of their value. And good, safe stock. As China opens up, they're going to do really well. But today I want to recommend MGM. Like I said, it's trading at 46% of its 52-week high. Okay, so as far as the gaming, that's what I want to tell you about today is MGM. Excuse me, I gotta have my lunch real quick, or breakfast. Oil, if any of you guys were brave enough to get into oil, my recommendation is Oxy, OXY, and it's still down at 24% of its value. A lot of the other oil companies that we were looking at were companies that had gone bankrupt, and so those companies, those stocks really plummeted, and they're still down really low, but you don't know what's going to happen there. Oxy, however, is still going, okay? And it's trading at 24% of its 52-week high. Okay, so that's what I'll tell you about there. Um, as far as the cruise lines, Norwegian that's our pick today. It's still down at 23% of its 52-week high. Okay, big believer in the cruise lines. My biggest stake is in Carnival, but today I want to recommend Norwegian. NCLH is trading at 23% of its 52-week high. Okay, and then I want to go back to Park, this is what I was talking to you about the last time, PK, and this is a collection of Hilton hotels, and they're down, and that stock's been climbing. We started talking about it last week. It was down at like 8, and then even down to 7 something a share, and so that's already gone up quite a bit. And so today we're at 960. So if you bought a week or so ago, and you bought 1,000 shares, do the math there. You know, you had already made quite a bit of money. But tons of growth there, and it's just a solid business, and it's gonna come back when people start traveling again. It's gonna come back. It's a collection of great hotels, and so that's Park PK, trading at 31% of its 52-week high. So you know, you buy it today at 960 a share. We don't need to get back to the 52-week high. If you're afraid it's never going to get back there, that's the way it is with all these. It's okay if it doesn't. Okay, all we need to do is double our money. Okay, so PK at 960. If we can just get it to 20, it doesn't need to get back up to 31 a share. If we can just get it back up to 21 a share, we doubled our money. Okay, and so that's it for you guys today. Park, Oxy, MGM, and Norwegian. So I'll check back in with you guys soon. Okay, hope you have an awesome week. Bye bye.